What's up, y'all? It's Amani Dejanay. If you're interested in the picture and the thumbnail and how to get that look, then stay tuned. So first things first, I will be using the palette Perfect by Profusion. And as you can see, that color right there, the pink, I will be using a fluffy brush and I will be going back and forth inside my crease. And at first it doesn't show up that good, but that's okay. The more and more layers that you put, it'll start to show up. Now I'm going back to that same palette, but instead I'm using the color next to it, which is that purple shade. And I'm just going to go back in my crease over that where I put the pink and fill it in. And now I'm going back into the pink in that palette, and I'm going to go back over the purple that I just had put there, just to blend it in. Now we'll be going into the Jacelyn Hill palette, and the shade that I'm going to be using is Royalty. And it's kind of a purple shade, so I will just be putting that over in my crease. And now I'm just going to be putting that purple into my V at the end of my eye, and just putting it on a little dark because I want that part to be darker than the rest of my eye. Now I'm going in with a flat brush, and I'm going to go back and get that pink from the first palette and pat it right in the middle of my eyelid. And I'll be going into the Jacelyn Hill palette and grabbing the shade Sissy and patting it right over that. Now the shade that I'm using next is called Faint, and it's just a lighter pink, so I'm just putting it over, which I already did, just to make it pop a little. And by the way, I am using a slightly wet brush so that the metallic color shows up better. That shade right there that I'm dabbing into is Faint, so I'm just putting another layer. Using the same brush, by the way. In this whole video, I have only used 2 brushes Well, actually 3. Now I'm going back in with that shade Royalty and just blending it in. And I'm using the same brush, the first brush actually. Now the color that I will be using is Central Park, and it's just a brown. And I'll be putting that in my outer V. Using the flat brush, by the way. Now the color that I'm going to use is called Soda Pop, and it's just a darker brown. And I'll be putting that in my outer V as well. And now I'm going in with the pencil by Profusion. And I'm just lining my tear line. And for the top, I will be using e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. And I'll just line the top of my eye. So I messed up, so I'm gonna try and fix it. Now the eyelashes that I'm using are from Kiss, and they are the KPE 34s. And I actually did forget to put mascara on before I put my eyelashes on. So I actually did end up putting it afterwards, but it's off camera, so don't even worry about it. I did it. Also, I did my foundation, my eyebrows, my highlight, and contouring off camera, so I'll do a tutorial on that. And the blush that I'm using is from the Estee Lauder palette, Desert Sand. And for lip gloss, I'm going to just be using NYX Butter Gloss. And the shade is Creme Brulee.